Hello? Can you hear me now? Sorry, I didn't have my mic plugged in. Can you hear me though? Hello? Can you hear me, or am I not coming in? Okay, just making sure. I accidentally unplugged my mic. Yeah, making sure. No, I was saying it's been kind of whatever for me. I haven't, let's see this guy. Like I said, I've been unemployed for the last 6 months, so kind of I want to get back to work. I hate not working; it sucks. Gotta get back to work. See that guy just totally ignoring my tell. It's like, hey, I got a thief here. He's like, nope. Yeah, my unemployment is gonna run out next month. You know, I last for 6.5 months. I mean, I'm okay financially. It's just one of those things I'd rather be working. I'll find a job. It's just gotta keep at it. I had a recent interview that I think went very well, but I might not get the job. It depends what they say. It pays really well, though. I'm hoping I get it. starts at 23 an hour. Man, people will not take you because of your job. It's like, hey, you need a DD, I'm a thief. Ignores you. I'm like, like, of course you would. Of course you would ignore me. Oh, sorry, we're full. I was like, yeah, I asked you earlier and you totally ignored me. Because you don't want a shitty thief, apparently. A lot of people seem to do dynamics like that now. They just run in, kill the boss, and then leave. They don't even kill any mobs. They just run right to the boss and just leave. I'm just like, it seems kind of a waste of time. Make some money. Dynamis, Shadow Lord. Shadow Lord's always been my favorite. Shadow Lord, I think, is one of the coolest villains in this game. Yeah, it's hasn't been much else now. The only reason I'm on this game right now is because I'm pretty bored. What's going on, really? Elden, Kamlanad is in Dissidia, the new one. He was the, I think he was the last character to be added to the Dissidia NT. I see. Let's see what we do. Want to do a bunch of ambuscade. I don't know how many of these guys are going to do. But I should have 15 seals, so I should get plenty of points. I think you get one free triple point on the thingy. Yeah, I'm doing ambuscade right now. What's up, Zealous? How you doing? That's pretty good. So you get double plus triple. That's really nice. It's only for gallantry though. It doesn't affect your main points or shit, whatever the fucking main thing is called. It's only gallantry. I'm doing okay, just like I said, I'm kinda bored. It's the only reason I'm playing FF11 right now. Need something to do. Well, something I like doing. There's always stuff I can do, it's just whether I want to do it. Yeah, this month's kind of shitty on campaigns. Like, nothing really good. So right now I'm just working on my, what do you call it, my dagger. No problem. No, I was saying, this month for campaigns is kind of shitty.
World full of same old, lame old burgers? Well, hit reset because Wendy's made a whole new world with the new Made to Crave menu featuring the peppercorn mushroom melt, barbecue cheeseburger, and the salsa bacon cheeseburger. Try all three on the new Made to Crave menu today.
Sorry. I was like, what the fuck's going on? white mage, apparently. He doesn't have a Feebling Magic set. It's like, oh my god, how come you don't have one? Like, even I have an Enfeebling Magic set as a black mage. Even as a white mage, you should have one. Just have one. It doesn't hurt to have one. Like, it's just certain things it's like people need to do. It's like, come on. Especially when it's old content. God. It still amazes me that people have such a hard time with this game. Like, the game is so dumbed down compared to what it used to be. Like, how can you think this is too hard? Baffles my mind, man. It really does baffle me. It's just like, let's go, why? This is why a lot of the veterans don't play anymore, because they don't want to play with incompetent people. It's hard for me to play with a lot of people just because of how ignorant a lot of them are. It's like you try to talk sense into them. And well, there is a new Pandemonium Warden. There's a level 149, well 145 Pandemonium Warden. But he's only a 30-minute fight, so it's one of those fights that if you don't beat it in 30 minutes, you're not gonna win. Yeah, well, because that's the problem with making a game easy, is people do not understand how to play the job. You know, you don't learn anything when you just rush right through it, and you don't learn your skills and mechanics, and your basic spells and abilities. You need to understand how your role is played. But people don't do that. In current MMOs, they just go unga bunga. I mean, just fucking go through it, and a lot of times people get power leveled. They get pulled through. Just they piggyback. So much lag. There's so much lag right now. Like, look how long the response is. Holy shit, man! It's like, look at that. It's like 2 seconds. Not 1 second. It's like a second. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of people on. Yeah, it's funny. Like, there was almost 3,000 people yesterday on this game, and I'm like, you feel the lag, dude. You can feel it. Like, look how slow it is, man. Like, holy shit, dude. It is so fucking slow. Jesus. God, it's bad. You can't play the game in this kind of lag. It's so impossible. Just Jesus Christ, so much lag. And they don't improve the servers because like I want them to downsize the servers and evenly distribute the players. They need to do that, but they won't because of data of server transfers. They make too much money on server transfers. Yeah, it's nice when you get like you get if you can get on when nobody's on. Like last night, it was pretty dead. Like there was nobody in line. That's like the best time to do it. You just fucking churn right through that shit. When everybody and their mom's doing it, especially on the beginning of the month and the end of the month, when everybody's trying to finish up and get started, that's when it's the worst. You get like 30, 40, 50 people in the queue. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. It takes like an hour or more. You know, that's just too long. I'm just wasting my time just standing there. I'd rather just come back later. That's the problem with having a congested server. You got everybody and their mom doing like all the mainstream content. You know, Ambuscate's one of the most popular. And then probably after that, it's probably maybe Racing Jima, you know, Estra. Maybe after that, Omen. And then Dynamis is probably dead last. Like, hardly anybody does Dynamis. It's like, it's really no point doing it. In my opinion, I think a lot of the relic gear is pretty lackluster. Only specific pieces are really good. It's too expensive to upgrade, in my opinion. You know, also, the event's way too long. Like, 2 hours is too long in today's Final Fantasy XI. In my opinion, I think it's a little too long. It should be shorter. I wish it was honestly just an hour and a half for all 3 waves. You get 30 minutes a wave. That's what you should get. 30 minutes a wave, I think, is plenty. Even then, I honestly wish it was just 2 waves. I wish it wasn't. I think it should have been 2 waves, 1 hour. That's what it should have been. Kill the boss, mini-boss, you get the time extension, boom. You know, and that's it. You know, 2-hour events are just way too long, in my opinion, for today's pacing. In old school FF11, 2 hours is fine, but today's FF11, I think 2 hours is way too long. Because even Omen is only, what, 40 minutes, 45 minutes max. Most people beat it in 30. Maybe 20, depending on how good the group is. Racing Jimas, you know, fights are average maybe 3 to 15 minutes. And Dynamis is the only long event, really. That's it. It's just Dynamis. Nothing else. Well, old school, the original Dynamis was 3.5 hours, which is way too long. That is, like, ridiculously long. Like, that's so slow paced. You know, it just people don't have that kind of time just to sit in one event for something that drops aren't the greatest. You know, drop rate's not very good. Yeah, the new Dynamis, I think, was handled very poorly. I think they did a poor job of implementing the new Dynamis. I think they should have, again, made it shorter, made it only 2 waves. The drop system is terrible. I think it should be personal loot. Like, the whole, what is the Statue Crusher campaign plus, that's a good way, I guess, to fix it a little bit. But the whole, I don't like how it's just, you know, everybody has to fight over the drops. I don't like that. Personal pools should be, you know, in my opinion, more of a thing. So everybody has a reason to do it. Everybody gets fair share, not fighting over and like, oh, who gets lucky and who gets it. I'm like, you know, I don't want to fight with 17 other people on a drop. You know, that shit's just... Ugh. Pickup groups, that's the worst. I do not want to fight with people on drops. With that many people. Yeah, personal lots would have been nice. I mean, the only time you get personal drops is on the Statue Cruncher Plus campaign, which is, you know, you can get 100 pieces and you can possibly get, what do you call it? The shards. And the shards are worth a lot of money, especially on Wave 1. Wave 1 shards are worth a lot. On a lot of jobs. You know, some are 8 million gil for one shard, which is crazy good. So that's your best eye. You just mow down statues, Wave 1 and Wave 2. Just kill as many statues as you can. Try to get as many shards. Or 100 pieces. What's up, Code? How you doing? What's wrong with you? I've done this guy in a while. This one's not too hard though. This guy where you gotta do the breadwinner and then go after the ads the minute they pop as quick as possible. Yeah, the breadwinner, this one's not too hard. We're doing it on difficult. I don't need to do it on... Difficult's fine with me. I don't need to do it on very difficult. Hello? Who's the tank? Do we have do we even have a tank? I'm assuming ZTT is the tank. Yeah, he's a tank. Okay. Making sure. Yeah, the white mage needs to, white mage is very important on this fight. That's what happens. He 100-fisted. He 100-fisted right when I Rudras, and then he just killed everybody. That's what sucks about that thing. It's like, he gets 100-fist out, you're dead. Like, the minute he 100-fists, you are dead. You might as well just give up. You're not gonna win. Like, it kills the I've seen the Paladin drop in one hit from 100 fists, where it just... I knew we were gonna fail the minute I saw. This is what happens with every group I do. We fail everything. It doesn't matter what event I do it with. It's just fucking fail, 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 fail. I can't get anything done because every group I go with is a fail. Like, really. Like, I'm so sick of... I hate everybody on this goddamn server. I swear to God, I just want to go over to everybody and just like... I just want to cuss everybody out on the server and be like, why do all of you guys suck? Why? Why does everybody on the server suck? Yeah, I told you, it's dude, like, MMOs are garbage now. MMOs are garbage just like the players. Like, nobody tries. Nobody wants to actually put forth an effort. Nobody wants to actually do their job. Everybody just wants to have their baby hand held by, you know, like a little baby boy and be pampered because, you know, I don't want it to be too hard. It's too hard. Literally, people were bitching. I forgot what game it was. Oh, they were bitching about Sekiro. Saying that, you know, Sekiro's an insult to casual players. I'm like, I was laughing when I heard that. An insult to casual players. Oh, I'm sorry, because the game fucking takes a brain to play a little bit. You get all pissy. Boo fucking who? You know, why don't you fucking try to get better at the game instead of complaining, oh, it's too hard, you know? It's like, come on, give me that shit. Like, really, dude. I'm sick of when people do that crap. What's up, Doom guy? How you doing? Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. You're thinking about it the very smart way. If none of your friends play an MMO, don't play it. That's, you know, the only reason like I said, I play it because I'm bored. But yeah, none of my friends, like, I don't talk to any of these people. Like, I really don't. Arya is probably the only one that maybe I talk to. And he doesn't even play anymore. He just literally just AFKs all day. That's all he does. He doesn't even play. All I see him doing is just AFKing and East Adeline all day. I'm like, man, that's pretty boring. I don't know why you play a game that you're literally just logged in just to AFK by, you know, in town the whole fucking day. Just leave your character logged in and do nothing. Like, I just, that sounds so boring. Like, why are you even paying for the game? You're not playing. Like, there's no reason for you to. Yeah, they do. But the problem is all my friends quit. Like, I had so many good friends in this game, but all of them quit. They all moved on. A long time ago, too. Every one of them quit except, like, 2 of them up until 2014. And then at 2015, I think that's when everybody quit. So I've literally had none of my original friends play this game for the last 4 years. You know, and the sad part is I can't even get mercs for anything I want. I shout for mercs, you know, to get me stuff I want. Nobody will help me. Nobody will help me. It's like, wow, even the mercs don't want to do the shit. I'm just like, what the fuck's the point? Can't play with anybody because everybody's terrible at the game. And I can't get anything done because, you know, I'm like, I'll pay for it, you know. I got money. I got fucking 112 million gil. Like, I got money to spend, and I have like another 12 million on the AH that I'm selling. And I'm like, let's get something done. Nope. Can't get shit done. Because everything I need requires a lot of people. I'd honestly wish I could solo everything I wanted. If I could solo ambuscade on very difficult, I'd do it. I would. Well, yeah, burnout is very common as you get older. It's normal to get burned out over things. You know, I get burned out very quickly over anything now. I get bored easy. I'm hard to please. And like, when I play a lot of games I find very either repetitive, boring, too easy. They're not very fun. I mean, I do occasionally find an awesome game, don't get me wrong. It does, but it's not what it used to be. But it's just, you know, when I'm playing the game, I want to get shit done. You know, I have goals. And when if I cannot achieve those goals, then why am I playing? That's the way I see it. I've got stuff I want to do. I got things I want. You know, I want to get these items, but guess what? I can't because everybody is so bad at the game. So it's like, it's either I don't try, or I try and I fail. It's like, that's your choice. It's either I don't get it done, or I don't get it done. Like, wow, I was like, wow, talk about a fuck me situation. I can't get either one done because the player base is so bad at the game. You need goals, and I can't achieve the goals I want. The goals I want are way too hard for most people. No, majority of the server is incapable of beating Dynamis Divergence Wave 3. You know, that's the truth. Like, I think maybe 10% of the server can maybe beat Wave 3, if that. So, because people are just either they're poorly geared, they're just bad at their jobs. Usually it's a combination of both. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't get that done because, I mean, shit, you got people that can't even do EXP parties right. You get people that are just literally bad at EXP parties. Yeah, see, I've gotten all the regular drops from Omen that I need. The only one I'm missing is, like I said, I want Regal Ring, Regal Earring. Guess what I gotta fucking do? Oh, I hate farming O. Oh, because I will spend like 2 weeks getting one set because that's how much I fail at it because of pickup groups. Pickup groups, they die on the mid boss because they fucking don't know how to fight the thinker. They see the thinker mob and they're like, oh, you know, like Unga Bunga, and then oh look, it's fucking Pain Sink. Everybody's dead because people don't know how to turn their fucking back when it readies it. It's like, dude, stop fucking hitting it. Like, oh my god, are you stupid? And that's why they wipe. And then oh, guess what? The group disbands because everybody gets all pissed because it's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's too hard. I'm like, no, it's just you don't want to think. That's literally what I have to deal with on a daily basis with this game. With people I play with. It's just like, wow. Can I ever get a good group? Like, can I ever get a group? Is it asking for too much just to have a competent group? But it is asking too much, apparently. It's asking way too much. I mean, people fail at Final Fantasy XIV all the time, and 14's even easier than this game. 14's stupid easy. And people fail like that, like motherfucker in that game. Like, oh, it's too hard. Can't even fucking level without, you know, they probably can't even solo. You know, I soloed to level, I soloed to 50, 60 by myself. I didn't party at all. I did it all solo. I would solo like mobs 10 levels higher than me. And I could do it. And, you know, it's hard, but I could do it. You know, I'm like, shit, make them do it, they'll fucking die. And so they'll die so fucking fast. Because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, the thing is, the content I need, you need at least 6 to 18 people. Like Omen, oh, you need 6 people. 6 people to be comfortable. You can do it with less. I don't recommend it. But 6 minimum for that. Unless you got some really stupid strong DDs. Like top-notch gear. But yeah, Omen is 6. Dynamis Divergence, if you want to beat Wave 3, you need a full alliance for Wave 3. If you want to beat bosses, you have to have 18. Because time becomes too much an issue. Now, if you just want to farm Wave 1 and Wave 2 and farm Wave 3 regular enemies, yeah, you could do it with 12, probably. Race and Jima, you can do most of them, most NMs with 6. Some with 3. But, like, the harder ones you can do with 6. Like, the tier 4 and 5s, you need, like, 9 to 12, I think, for those. Like, 6 is not enough. You'll get overwhelmed. Well, yeah, Sam is pretty unga bunga because it's just self skill chain all day. Again, that's why I don't play this as much, because I feel like again, that my type of play, my mentality of player is not welcome here. Like, I'm an outcast. Like, my type, all the old school players don't play anymore. There's a reason why they don't play. They don't want to deal with people like this. They're the same as me. They're just tired of the incompetence, tired of not getting anything done, and they just leave. They just quit because to them it kills the game for them. Why are you going to play with people that can't get anything done? Because everybody's so bad. I mean, why would you? I mean, I don't blame you. It's better not to just not play. See, I figured, 5-month break, I'll just come back and get stuff. Nope, same fucking thing. I'm doing the same exact fucking thing every fucking day I play. I just sit in the corner and shout. And when I join any group, I just fail because the group's so bad. It's just, my God, it's just consistently the same fucking thing every goddamn time. That gets old quick. It's like, why waste my energy? Why should I even try? You know, anybody that gets the shit because, you know, and a lot of people, I'll be honest, a lot of people that get the best shit and don't do a lick of work for them, like, fuck those people, man. Goddamn leeches, man. You don't know shit about, you know, actually putting in some work. Because a lot of people in this game are fucking piggybacked. And it pisses me off when I see that. I look at those people and go, you're pathetic. Like, it's people like you that make the mentality of the game. Like, you get everybody just, oh, I'm just gonna get the best players to carry me, and I get the best shit in the game. Like, fuck you. Don't even want to pull your weight. I love how that guy wants a Shamash robe for 150 million. I feel like I have a Shamash robe right here. I would love to sell it to you, but I can't. Like, I can't believe I got that from the Trove, man. I got that. And I was like, of course it drops when I'm by myself. Of course it drops. You know, I could have fucking sold it for 150 mil, but no, it had to fucking drop to me. Oh, God, it's so frustrating. Fuck them on Trove, man. Fuck that thing. Gives me a goddamn robe I don't need. It's strictly fucking just a showpiece for me. I don't play Black Mage like that. I'm not a career Black Mage. It's a nice robe, I'm not saying it's not. It's an excellent piece. But it's like, you don't need it. I'd rather use the money to buy better gear. It's completely useless to me. But yeah, it's just boring, man. Just I want things, man. I have goals. I have, you know, I'm a very hard worker when I'm passionate. Like in this game, I'll bust my ass. I really will. But when you get people that just can't get anything done, it just kills your buzz. It really does. It just kills it really kills your motivation to even want to do anything. It's like, well, I guess I'm going to be a second-rate thief the rest of my life because I can't get anything done that I want to do. What's up, Usaka? How you doing? What's going on with you, man? Nah, I don't have an link shell. I got rid of all my link shells. Like I said, I'm a loan shark. I just don't have the patience to deal with people. I just don't. I get impatient really fast with people. Like, I can understand, like, a little mistake here and there, you know, it's something that's complicated, I understand. When it's just literally, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and it's just, and it's the easiest shit ever. Like, I'm sorry, I can't deal with that. To me, it's just, okay, you just don't care. You just want to do the bare minimum and not even try, and just want people to carry your little ass through everything. I'm sorry, I can't deal with you. It's that kind of cancerous mentality that plagues the game, and everybody starts thinking the same way. But yeah, next time they offer a half-off transfer, I'm leaving the server. I'm done with Ashura. I will never come back. I'd be like, fuck this cancerous server. I'd rather go to another server with less people that actually good players, because I know, like, I hear like Odin's really good. They say Odin's like one of the best servers. It has the least. It only has like 800 people, but it's mostly nothing but good players. That's what I hear. My friend's on Odin. He said he loves it. He's just really skilled players. So the only thing is you don't see any shouts at all because everybody's in their own groups. So I got to keep that in mind too. But I need to get out of here. I really do too. It's like, if there was no other server in this, I would have not come back ever. Like, as long as Ashura exists, it's like, again, the cancerous mentality of this server exists. I don't need to be here. This is not for me. This server is not for me. I need a higher quality of player to play with. I can't play with these people. Yeah, I'm waiting too. Like I said, if it happens soon, I'll be like, see us. I'm out of here. I'll never come back. Be like, flipping everybody off. Like, yeah, go suck a dick, people. I mean, I'm sure there's some good people, but it's such a small amount. It's so small. Like, I'm guessing maybe 5%, if that, is decent. Yeah, I'll have Million Arthur Day 1, don't worry, I'm gonna be streaming it. It's not coming out till July though, so you got 3 months left before I'm gonna actually start playing it. But I'll be streaming it, Doom Guy, don't worry. I definitely want to play it. Man, there's really nothing for me to play right now. Like, I don't have a new game until next week. Next Friday is when the next game I'm gonna play comes out. So I'm trying to kill time right now with playing this, but this is not working out. I kind of wish I didn't resubscribe. I had a bad feeling. If I resubscribed, this shit was gonna happen. I really did. I was like, not a good idea. Like, I don't think I should come back. And I was like, and I was right. Like, god damn it. I wish I listened to myself. I wish I listened to myself. I should have listened to my inner self and just said, no, just hold out. You know, the only time I honestly think I might pick up for me is when the new event happens. The new Imperial armor stuff comes out. Give me something new to do, but it's just, my god, I don't know, it's just amazing how much the quality of players can just drop. No, I paid to come back. I was bored, dude. I had nothing to play. I need something to play, and I'm like, I don't feel like playing any of the games I have on my account. So I was just like, okay, well, 11, hopefully. And I'm like, nope. I just wasted 18 bucks. I mean, it's 18 bucks. I mean, I wiped that with my ass. But this is one of those things of I was hoping to hold out until the next free login. I was trying to think positive, you know, trying to think, oh, maybe, you know, let's see if I actually get back in the mood. Nope. Usually I'm right. I'm usually right about that. I'm usually right about, like, when I say it's probably not a good idea, I should really listen to myself. It's rare I ever prove myself wrong. Yeah, just, you know, standing here doing nothing is not fun. Like I said, little shits I can do. I mean, nothing amazing I want to do, but the stuff I need, you know, I need ambuscade. I need, you know, omen. I need dynamis divergence to work on my remas. I need those 3 things the most. But guess what? I'm never gonna get it done because all 3 of those events require skilled players. And ambuscade isn't even that high of a ceiling. It's like you don't need that skilled of players. Oh my god, I can't even get ambuscade done because people are so bad at it. I mean, I've done, like I said, I've done the easy events. Like for God's sakes, I remember the last time I did Sinister Reign. This is the worst one. Like Sinister Reign. This is 2013 endgame content. 6 years old, and we're wiping. Like fucking hell. Like, this is old. Why the fuck are we wiping? There's no excuse for it. Like, and people complain it's too hard. Like, dude, this shit's not hard. It's just you guys are stupid and don't want to fucking learn the mechanics. It's really not that hard. It's actually quite simple. I mean, come on. Oh, RCL is too hard. Well, maybe if you stop fucking standing in the way of all the AoEs, you won't die. But no, let's fucking unga bunga power through all the mechanics because we're too stupid and lazy to try to actually learn the fight. And this is why you see stupid shouts of these players requiring the absolute best gear. Like literally, you got people that shout for ambuscade saying rank 15 Rima master job only, and I'm thinking to myself, you don't need that to do this content. You're funny. You're stupid. You are retarded for doing stupid shit like that. Because you know why they do that shit? Because either 1, they want to be carried, or 2, they need that powerful player to compensate for the lack of competence. That's one of the reasons why they do it. It's like, okay, well, it just tells me you have shortcomings. You can't pull your weight, so you need someone to do it for you, or everybody needs to be so powerful because they're too stupid at how to play the job. Yeah, that's what it is. So everybody has that mentality, and oh man, shit's too hard. We need the absolute best gear. So it's like, well, how did people beat it before if you couldn't get the best gear before that? You know, they don't understand that. Like, obviously, someone had to have beaten this to get that new gear. So, and they couldn't have had it before they beat it. You know, like Xrd. Tell you, man, I sometimes think that, like I said, my type of the players like me are, you know, we're the oddballs. We're the ones that, you know, we don't exist in this world. Like, we're not part of this world. We cannot blend with these people because we stand out like a sore thumb. You know, and they think, and then I love it when they say, "Oh, you're the bad one." Like, "Oh, I'm the bad one." And it's like, well, shit, because you know, because I don't level this job, I must be bad. Oh, I don't have this specific weapon, I must be bad. Like, it's just really ignorant mentality of players. Like, people will look at me, "Oh, your Rima's not rank 15. Oh, you're using a relic. You know, you must be shitty." I'm like, and you just walk away. You're like, "Yep. Well, what do I expect from an ignorant mentality?" You know, I can't expect them to actually have an open mind and actually look outside the box. Be right back. I'm gonna get some food. Oh, let's see if somebody answers my shout. Like I said, I've been shouting the last 2 days for this shit. No one responds to any of my tells. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Usaka. You ain't kidding. I'm playing the way it's meant to be played. I'm the worst player ever. Because, oh man, I need to play like a Unga Bunga, because that's how you play games. Don't use your brain, God forbid. Oh, I'm back, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my dinner right now. I'll be ready for another 5 minutes. I'm waiting. I'm hungry right now. I'm really hungry. Having spaghetti. But yeah, this just sucks, man. It just sucks that, you know, as much as I love this game, I play it, and just, my God, just, like I said, the incompetence is just unreal. It's amazing how many people in this game are just so bad at it. And it's just like, you think, what are the odds of me encountering bad players? It's like, man, it's high. Like, I would say 1 out of every 10 groups I join, it's decent or good. And then maybe 1 out of 50, it's an amazing group. But it's just like, those 9 times out of 10, man, it's just the worst groups. I've had just the most god-awful groups. Where it's just like, wow, man, you're bad. You guys are bad. I remember when I had a merc for my ring, he offered me to, I'll do it for 20 million. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, let's go. And then we go inside, and guess what? He fucking wipes on the first mob. He pulls the first monster and dies, and we all wiped. And I was just looking at him like, really, dude? Really? First fucking mob and you died? Are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, oh, I'm like, you know, trying to be a little stupid little shit. I'm just like, yep. And this is the player base that people. And he's like, you're a merc? You a merc? Like, how could you possibly be a merc being that bad? It's like, shit, you must fail a lot. You must be, your success rate must be total shit if you can't even beat the first monster. Like, I'm not kidding, man. I was on stream doing this shit, like, back in September, October when it happened, and I was like, look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. I can't make this shit up. But yeah, you know, it gets me. You know, it gets me the most. What really gets me the most is when people tell me I'm the problem. I'm like, yeah, I'm the fucking problem. I was like, I love it when they flip it. You know, they try to make, oh, well, like I've heard people give excuses like, oh, well, if we didn't have a thief, you know, we would have won. Like, oh yeah, you know, totally. I'm the whole reason we lost because I was a thief. If I was a war man, we would have won. The monster would have just exploded, and fucking everybody would have got all the drops. Like, oh my god, like, how, you know, woe was me. Like, I am so sorry. You know, I should have not came. Like, Jesus. Just really, 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 really ignorant mentality. Like, these people that play, they need to stick to low-level content and, like, stay there. Like, don't ever leave that. Don't ever try to do anything hard. Because the minute you try to do anything hard, you know, obviously they're gonna wipe. It's like, no, you guys stay with your stupid easy events and, you know, your really, 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 really low-level shit. Because that's the highest you're ever gonna get in this game. You know, and you better be just farming money and paying people to get you drops, because that seems to be the thing nowadays. Like, seriously, there's some things that people murk in this game, and like stuff I could do, and it's like, oh my god, like, really, you need a murk for this? Like, this shit's easy. Oh, I'll pay you 10 million. Oh, sure. Takes me like 30 minutes an hour. Okay, 10 million, go. Thank you. You know, it's like, wow, really? You can't do this? But then you look at their gear and go, oh, ouch. Like, ouch. Like, horrible. It is like cough. Damn, that's pretty bad. But then you go, well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this content in the first place? You shouldn't even be doing this. Like, you're not ready. Oh, man. Probably not gonna stay on too much longer playing a switch games. Like I said, I'm getting bored just standing here. All I'm doing is shouting for one item and I'm getting no responses. Because nobody is capable or wants to do it. Quit heading in. Worth money. I'll avoid it. Torso and hand, I don't have to hit it. My food now, it's ready. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go eat. Need something. I'm hungry, so I said I probably won't shout too much longer. I'm probably gonna log off and play a different game because, like I said, I'm just getting nowhere. Some spaghetti. Thanks, dude. But yeah, I wish I could solve my dilemma. I really wish there was like a way I could solve the stuff I need. Yeah, I know, Judge. I'm still upset and pissed. It's exactly the same as I left. I came back for 2 days and I'm already regretting it. Still can't get anything done. It's actually worse now because less people are doing the events I want. People, you know, it's just, and I'm just playing with bad people left and right. Just try to do ambuscator. Guess what? We wiped again. And this month's easy. This month's not hard at all. Must be nice to have all the items you want. Well, for me, it's honestly, it's all the time. It's all the time. My success rate is so bad in this game with pickup groups. It's just, it's so abysmally hilarious. No, I need a real group, Zil. It's not just any group. I need a good group. I need a good group. I can't just settle for any group. It's just unfortunate I can't get a good group. Like I said, if I could do it with 1, 2, 3 people, you know, sure, I could team up with my friends. You know, Dr. Anna I know would help me. Yeah, but I don't know that many people in current Final Fantasy 11. Most of the good players have quit. And for good reason. I remember when, you know, like when Dynamis Divergence first came out, I was the first person on the server to beat it. Day one. I entered day one, right after the maintenance. And we beat the mini boss. With melees. Not with mages, with melees. I was one of the first persons to clear Omen, you know, well, not the non-boss, the regular stuff, you know, full clear, just with my thief. You know, like I said, when it first came out, not now, when it first came out. Yeah, but also too, I don't want to join a link show. That's the problem. I don't want to commit myself to an in-game link show where I have to play all the time. It'll just be too much work. What's up, Tyrion? Long time no see. I haven't talked to you in a long time. You stopped visiting me after I stopped playing FF11. Oh, most of the people in here don't. Yeah, but why? I don't want to turn it into a job. That's the thing, you know. Especially if I start a new job, which I'm hoping to do soon, I'm not going to have time for that. But yeah, it's just depressing, that's all. I'm at the point in the game where, you know, I don't need too much. You know, I got almost the absolute best gear I can get, minus a couple pieces. But, you know, I don't know what else to do. Like I said, I can't even get mercs to do the shit I want to do. Like, literally, nobody wants to merc O for me. That was good. Spaghetti. Ooh, that was filling. A nice big old plate of spaghetti. But yeah, Judge and Tyrion just... I'm assuming you two don't play anymore either. Yep. You did the right thing. Got tired of people? You got tired of the shit? Is that why? You got tired of the people's shit? Is that why you quit? I know Judge N has like everything, you know, he literally... Yeah, well... So you have everything, basically. You're bored, so you have no goals. Sounds like you just do goals because you're bored. I don't even have a rank 15. I gave up on rank 15. I can't get wave 3 done, so I'm not even gonna bother. And EXP parties, I can't find competent EXP, so I end up just soloing EXP. And I get sick of EXPing. Yeah, I mastered all my jobs that I want to master, and that is it. I'm not doing that anymore. And I hate the 700 job points cap per week is stupid. It's like, okay, well, this is gonna take way too long. I'm not even gonna bother. I am not gonna farm job points for 9 months for 2 fucking different categories of Rimas just so I have the ability to upgrade my Rima. Like, that's too much work. You know, because of fucking time blocks. Well, yeah, why don't you merc for me, Judge? I need fucking O. You got O set shit, go do it for me. I've been shouting for the last 2 days for fucking O, man. And nobody wants to do O for me. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's not worth the 150 million. It's not worth it. It does. Some of the weapons, you get such a small amount of you get such a small of upgrade from that. It's not worth it. The base Rima costs less than that, and it's just as good. You know, it's just maybe 10% worse, maybe 5% worse. 10%, I mean, like hell, probably 5% worse. It's like there's not enough benefit to do an art rank 15. No, it doesn't matter what time I shout Zealous. I shout at night, I shout in the day, I shout in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. People do not do O. Like, people don't want to do it. You know, majority of people on the server have everything O gives. So people don't need it. So now I'm one of the few people that doesn't have everything, doesn't have the items. I have not a single item from him. I know some people that have all of them. Even Dr. Annie's social has like 2 or 3 of the items, I think. You know, I have none. Like, I have done, like, I think 9 times, and I have not seen any of my drops. I know how to beat O, trust me, I'm very capable of fighting him. I don't think my thief is definitely worthy enough to fight him. You know, people beg to differ, but I know I can pull my weight against him. But yeah, I'm just bored because I can't get anything I want. Like I said, I'm just tired of playing with people just because of, constant failure. So, I want a merc, like, come on, like, there should be tons of mercs out there that need money. And it's like, dude, come on, I'm gonna offer, like, the ring, I think, is, what, 30 million or so? And the earring is like 15, so it's like, here, 45 million. Hey, somebody want 45 million, Gil? I'm willing to pay it. Like, come and help me. But nope, nobody wants to do it. It just baffles me that nobody wants to do it. It's like, wow, just constantly. I've even put on the forums asking for mercs, nobody responds. So it's like, well, what do I do? And I don't want to farm the NMs because I can't beat them because the groups are so bad at it. I know how to fight all of them. I've fought in them multiple times. I know how to do every single NM. But it's like, what good is doing it if you can't beat it because group people aren't competent enough? And I only do it with 6 people. That's it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it with any more than that. 6 is all you need. 6 is enough to do all of Omen NMs. You do not need 12, you don't need 18, it's just overkill. You don't need all those people. Yeah, Tyrion, I'm glad you quit. I think that was smart of you. Like I said, there's nothing here for you. Just like there's really nothing here for me. Like I said, I'm waiting on the main thing. I'm waiting on is the Imperial update, and that's the only reason for me to come back. Once that happens, you know, I'm hoping I can get some shit done, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be the same story. Nobody invites me, people too stupid to do it. And then I'm back to square one, like, hey, I can't get my Imperial done. Look at this. We're back to the same fucking story. Why am I not surprised? And this game is honestly only good for people that have just started. Honestly, it's only good for those people. Yeah, but then I have a feeling it's going to be one of those situations where, oh, look, I can't come because people don't, because I'm not a Rema rank, you know, oh, because you're going to hear the stupid shouts, oh, Imperial farming, rank 15 Rema only. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't do it, because people are going to be that ignorant. I mean, you see it. People shout for rank 15 Rema only in ambuscade shouts now. It's so bad. It's like, oh my god, why do people shout for rank 15 Rema only? Like, really? Like, really? It's like, my god, that is so stupid. No reason for that shit. You don't need rank 15 Rema for anything. You can do everything in this game without rank 15 Rema. Like, people really believe that rank 15 Rema is going to push you into a whole new tier of damage. Well, yeah, but now everybody has everything they want. You know, they demand only the best. So that's why you have this ignorant way of thinking. The thing you gotta understand, Judge, it spreads like cancer. That mentality spreads to all the players, and then all those players accept it like it's a norm. Like, oh, well, that's normal. I'm like, that's not normal. Like, people need to stop accepting it like it's a norm. Like, that's just the way it is. You know, that mentality is really ignorant. But, you know, how are you going to fight with the majority when the majority all think that way? Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get, Tyrion. I'm trying to get the dagger, and I want the katana too. I also heard the dragoon polearm is really good too. And I mean, they're honestly, most of them are good. You know, they're very, very competitive weapons. But I can't even get ambuscade done because people are bad at it. Like, and then nobody shouts for it. So it's like I'm waiting for a shout for ambuscade, and nobody's shouting for it. Because everybody already has probably all of it done. Or they only want summoner burn parties. So I'm like, oh boy, can't join because you want summoners. So like, oh, guess what? Do I need to go level summoner just so people will fucking invite me? You know, it's just, it's a conundrum in every fucking direction I turn. It's frustrating as hell. Yeah, just like I said, every day I've been shouting like this, and it's been the same thing every day. I mean, I'm gonna keep shouting every day. I mean, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it Thursday, I'm gonna do it Friday. But it's gonna be the same story every day. It doesn't matter. You know, I think it's gonna be the same result. I'm not gonna get anybody to do it for me. Even if I had the pop set, I bet you people still wouldn't mark it for me. Because it's too much work. I think that's the main reason why nobody wants to do, oh, it's too much work. Well, or again, it's just, there's no reason for them to do it, because again, cost to work ratio is not efficient. Obviously doing something like a Dynamis Clear, which is 150 million gil per person, which is insane. I can't believe people charge 150 million for one Dynamis Divergence Clear. Just one. 150 million. Per person that they take. So they take, let's say they can beat everything with 14 people or whatnot, 15 people. They bring 3-4 people with them. Oh, I see it all I see it all the time in the forums. People pay for that shit. What is it now then? It was 150 million last time I checked. That was back in November. And then people charge, I think, 150 million for a full Ionic Clear. That obviously takes a lot more work. Ionic is a reason, you know, that takes actually days to do. So that's a little bit more understandable. But like Dynamis is a 1-2 hour event. I mean, why are you charging so much? That's still too much, dude. Even 80 million, that's astronomical. It's like, really, you're charging 80 million for 2 hours of work? Really? And you don't get to keep, and it's like, that's not even no drops included either. You don't get shit. That's still too much. And that's, again, that is just to unlock the ability to upgrade that category of weapons. That doesn't upgrade your weapon, that just merely unlocks the ability to do it. You still gotta spend another 150 million on the items to upgrade your weapon. Pissed off as usual, right, Boo? What's up with you? Irritated as hell. Like, the only enjoyment I'm getting on this game is just talking to people in chat. Because if I wasn't talking to people, I would have fucking fell asleep. Or probably just turned the game off. Now this is a different level of pissed off. This is like, I get the most pissed on this game. This is the most I get pissed because of players. No other game I get this upset. Like, it just sucks when you log in, you already know you're gonna have a bad time. It's like, you already know it. Yeah, but they're not gonna, well, here's another problem, Judge. You know why they won't? They're not gonna let me join. Because of my jobs. They're gonna look at my jobs like, do you have fucking Geo leveled? Do you have Core leveled? Do you have Rune Fencer leveled? It's gonna be shit like that. I'm like, well, fuck you. I am not gonna go level those jobs just so I can gear up another job. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. You get what you get from me, and that's what you're gonna get. I am not gonna go level more jobs just so I can gear another job. To me, that is like the stupidest shit. Like, what is the point of having the best geared job of your career job when you don't even use it? That is how silly that sounds. It's like, what is it, a trophy piece? I can't even use it. Because the minute they look at me like, oh, we don't use Thieves. Like, I've had people tell me that in link shells, they do not take Thieves. Because Thieves is not the top, you know, in their eyes isn't. You know, they want warriors, they want dark knights, they want samurais, they want, you know, the good DDs in their eyes. You know, I could be really good and it doesn't matter. I mean, the only job I think they would even view me even... Exactly, that's what it is, Tyrion. That's what it is. Literally, what you said right there is exactly the truth. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a career red mage, but I use rune only. Because my link shell only needs me for rune. I'm never going to use my red mage. So, what good is having it? You can't fucking use it. You can't use it for any events. You know, it's completely worthless because nobody wants to bring that job. You know, they want an army of the broken jobs because that's what works. So again, I have to bend backwards for link shells because they're gonna make me play specific jobs. They're gonna ask for the jobs I don't have. The only job that's even remotely useful that I have in my arsenal is Paladin. But even then, a lot of pro link shells, they use Rune Fencers. In my opinion, Rune Fencers beats the shit out of fucking Paladin. Like, Rune Fencer is just that much better. I mean, Rune Fencer is a godly tank. It is like... It's a magic mitigation damage tank, and it's a damage dealer. Like, it's the best of both worlds. Like, why would you want a Paladin? A Paladin can't dish out damage. So why the fuck would you want a Paladin when you can have a Rune Fencer that hits like a truck and can tank? Obviously their hate holding ability is going to be perfectly fine, so they're going to have no issue holding hate. So, you know, why not? You know, get the Paladin is going to the Rune Fencer is literally going to make the fight faster. So, instead of it taking 20 minutes, it takes 15 minutes because of a Rune Fencer. Of course they're going to pick the Rune Fencer. There's some instances where Paladin is better. Very few. The majority of the time, Rune Fencer is king. Just because of what it can do. Yeah, I've seen some Dark Knight tanks because of the HP. They have that insane HP build. You know, like, I don't know, 8,000 HP or whatever, how much... I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous amount. Which they can just tank through everything because it's just retarded hit points. Yeah, I just see, no, it wasn't Sullivan, and it never will be. it's never going to come out to PS4. There's no reason for them. They want to get everybody on 14. They trust me. Square Enix wants to get everybody on 14. They want to get everybody off 11. They want to kill this game if they can. The only reason they keep it alive is because it makes money, so they're not going to kill it. But if they can get people over to 14 to get out of people at 11, they'll do it. Trust me, they'll do it in a heartbeat. Because it's more efficient for them to do that, to get them on the current platform. You know, they don't want to keep supporting an old platform that, you know, that it's hard to update for. I said the only reason they hold on to this game is just because people keep subscribing to it. It's ridiculous how many people play this game now. I looked at how many people play, and it's like, wow, there was like almost 3,000 people on recently. Hey, look at that, 2,700. I have not seen it hit the 3,000 range in a long time, and it's just like it's more popular than ever. Like, it's a lot of people on. Oh yeah, PS2, but they canceled PS2 since Wings of the Goddess, didn't they? That's when it stopped, right? Wings of the Goddess is the last PS2 expansion. And it shifted over to Xbox 360 and PC only. For Abyssia and Seekers. Yeah, Seekers had Xbox. Yeah, Seekers was Xbox. And then in 2015 is when they dropped the Xbox support. Because they realized that PC was the most efficient platform to continue the game on. Swear to God, I think I'm better. I have better luck. I have better luck farming keys for the special dial, getting my Regal ring and Regal earring than I do fucking shouting for a merc. I'm not kidding. Unfucking believable. I mean, I'm glad you can get those items from the Gabi chest, but it's like the odds are so low. It's like maybe 1 out of 1,000 that you might get it, if that, and that's probably on the high end. I'm guessing more on 1 out of 10,000. It's just frustrating. Like I said, I wish I didn't resubscribe. I really wish I should have listened to I would have rather had the $18, to be honest, and I'd looked for another game to play. Like I said, I have 2 games I want to play next week. Next Friday, like I said, I got 2 good games coming out. So I won't be on FF11. I'm going to be playing those. But it's just, I'm trying to play something for the week, you know, to kill time. And so far, my time's being wasted just as it is not playing. Man. Probably not. I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer, and I'm going to switch games. I'm getting so bored right now. I'm just like pulling my hair out in boredom. I was playing Guilty Gear a couple days ago, but I wasn't feeling it too much. As much as I love that game, it's just one of those games that's established. I need a new one. I need a new Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear is my jam, but I need a new one. The old one, I played it too much. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh yeah, Joker comes out tomorrow, doesn't it? or Smash Brothers. Forgot about that. See this. I'm just showing this off. Give me a second. I'm switching screens right now. I kind of want to see this. Give me a second. I just want to see this video. I'm just looking to see what the changes are. I'm not going to play this game, but...
Joker, it's the moment you've been waiting for! So many legendary fighters! Awesome!
There we go.
Are you sure he can handle this?
I mean, he's got a knife and a gun. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Looks pretty good.
I don't know. It looked pretty tough.
Harness the power of the heart to summon a persona. Unleash the
That was
rebellious
coming out
spirit
already.
growing inside you.
Persona!
Persona.
Ah, Arsene.
Arsene? Can't you use a more powerful persona?
What are you talking about? Arsene is awesome! It's Joker's main persona. As long as you hold on to your rebellious spirit, Arsene will give your attacks an extra punch. Wow! He can use wings instead of his grappling hook. If Joker is attacked while Arsene is around, he can counterattack with Tetrakarn and Makarakarn.
Wow, that's
A counter that's
really
also
strong.
reflect? Is that even allowed?
He looks like he's gonna be strong.
This is mementos? The powers
Of
birthed from the hearts of the masses, right? Yes, and mementos has a little secret.
That's a pretty
Isn't
cool
its
looking
entire
stage.
existence a secret?
The base color changes depending on the music.
Oh wow, that's Persona 4 music.
Seriously? That's awesome!
I can hardly believe
That's
my
cool,
eyes.
man. This guy's, like, I will say Persona
Now's
has
the
dope
chance.
ass music.
Let's help him out!
Witness the power of the Phantom Thieves! Go! Beat 'em up!
That looks dope.
Smash is
Yeah, that
really
looks
cool.
pretty dope.
Hey,
That super
Joker.
looks awesome. It's the victory screen, that's cool. That's really accurate. Still, what, 4 more characters that are going to be announced?
The version 3.0 update for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game is almost here. What are we adding, you ask? You're about to find out. But first... As part of the Fighter's Pass, Challenger Pack
Curious
1
what the other
introduces
fighters are gonna
Joker
be.
from Persona 5. With his cunning moves and knack for knives, opponents will fall victim to Joker's masterful manipulation. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. To shoot continuously, press and hold the button or repeatedly tap it. While shooting, you can also dodge forward, backward, or in midair. His up special fires a grappling hook. It can be aimed at a diagonal angle, or you can use it to pull opponents closer and latch onto edges. His side special invokes Aha with a mere finger snap. The initial hit isn't very strong, but it does inflict additional damage over time. And know this, these are not even their final forms. The full power of these special moves must be unleashed. The trick, his down special, Rebel's Guard. Joker's Rebellion gauge fills up slowly over time when he gets hit by an opponent or when he's behind in terms of damage or stock. And by using Rebel's Guard, he can fill the gauge faster while reducing any damage received by half. If you press and hold the button after the move is activated, you can even defend from combo attacks. When you release the button, the opponent will get knocked back. Once his Rebellion gauge is full, he'll unmask and summon a manifestation of his persona, Arsene. Until the gauge runs out, Arsene will assist Joker in a powerful way.
Return!
With his persona at his side, Joker can deal additional damage with each attack, and beyond that, his special moves will change. His neutral special upgrades to Gun Special. It handles the same as before, only now you'll fire 3 bullets per shot. His up special transforms into Wings of Rebellion. Using Arsene's wings, you'll swiftly rise up. While this move won't deal damage, it will make you invincible for a time, so have a safe flight.
It's invincible? Oh man.
For his side special, Arsene invokes Aegeon. This large blast repeatedly hits opponents, inflicting them with longer-lasting additional damage. His down special performs 1 of 2 counterattacks, each triggering automatically. For melee attacks, you'll counter with Tetrakarn. And projectiles can be deflected with Makarakarn. Oh, by the way, Arsene is completely invincible.
God, he's gonna be strong.
And then there's Joker's final smash, all-out attack. After cutting through foes, he'll launch a coordinated strike with the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. In case the first slice didn't cut it, you can try again once more by tilting the control stick back in the other direction. Arsene doesn't change Joker's final smash,
Time for an all-out attack!
so feel free to use it whenever you want.
That was graceful.
Joker's victory screen replicates the one in Persona 5. The Phantom Thieves have something to say about his victories too. When Joker taunts, Morgana shows up.
Looking cool, Joker!
His alternate costume is his Shujin Academy uniform. Good thing he can use his glasses to summon Arsene. We're also adding in the new stage, Mementos. In this mysterious underground, many twists and turns will come your way during battle.
This is a really cool looking stage.
And before long, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts will rush to the scene in the Morgana car. If you count the arrangements, 11 music tracks will be added in.
Oh, nice.
They're not only from Persona 5, but also from Persona 4 and Persona 3.
Nice arranged that. Nice, a lot of good songs.
When one of these tracks from Persona 3 or Persona 4 plays at Mementos, the color of the stage and background will change. Set your preferred playback ratio in My Music. The victory screen changes in the same way when Joker wins. Challenger Pack 1 will include the new fighter Joker, his stage Mementos, and the Persona music tracks when it launches on April 17th. If you purchase this pack, you'll also get a Joker route in Classic mode and open up a special version of the Spirit Board. You can also purchase the Super Smash Bros.
It's gonna be on the
Fighters
Switch,
Pass
I
for
promise
access
you.
to this Challenger pack and all others for a
Who's
total
gonna
of
be the
5
4?
packs. We're currently hard at work on the other fighters. Keep an eye out for news about them in the future.
Who are gonna be the other 4 fighters? $5 ain't bad for a character, though. That's pretty cheap. You gotta consider how much stuff you get. It's you Narukami. Oh, Teddy.
The new Mii Fighter costumes will be available for purchase April 17th, with more to come in the future.
Like I said, for what you get in the base game, though, you get a lot. You get a lot for your money. And they're giving you free stuff still.
Finally, let's cover the new content included in the free version 3.0 update.
Stage Maker. It's back.
Make your own stages and try them out immediately with the new Stage Builder. In handheld mode, you can freely draw using the touchscreen. Create moving platforms, spinning platforms, whatever strikes you. There are even new stage elements to choose from. And there are front and back layers. By changing layers, you can add decorative elements to your stages.
That's cool.
When you finish a stage, you can battle there by selecting it from this tab on the Stage Select screen. Now you can import videos saved to your Nintendo Switch system to a timeline and splice them together. Editing is very simple. Just pick the parts you want to keep, add some background music and subtitles, and choose how to transition from scene to scene.
Like
Once your
Windows
video is
Movie Editor.
complete, simply export it. You could keep it all to yourself, but creations are meant to be shared, aren't they? You can view gameplay videos and stages created and uploaded by users around the world. Beyond viewing players' videos and replays, you can also upload and download Mii Fighters and stages. If you find something you like, give it a yeah. Or you can even follow the person who posted it. Smash World is a service found in the Nintendo Switch Online app for smart devices. The app already supports voice chat. And now, you'll be able to easily view recommended videos and stages in Smash World without starting up the game. You can also search for videos by fighter. Recommended stages can be viewed in one place. If you find some you like, simply tap the queued downloads button. The next time you start up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you'll be able to download them to your system. You can also check in-game notifications here. Or create a new spirit team by using spirits in your collection. The version 3.0 update of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be released on April 17th.
That's a pretty good update. It's pretty cool. And they also announced PS5. Well, not announced it, but leaked information about it. So, comes out next year. And it's going to be backwards compatible with PS4. I was like, already. And it's going to cost $600. Like, oh god. It's going to be expensive. No, only PS4. Unfortunately, no PS3 or PS2 backwards compatibility. It's only backwards compatible with PS4. I'm like, lame. I wanted it to be backwards compatible with PS3. But no, it's only PS4. That kind of shitty. Yeah, that's it though. As far as major stuff, it's just Smash Brothers update this week. That's about it this week. Nothing else. Something good today too, and I'm like, hey, I want to do something. Nope. if there's anything on Steam that I want to play. Probably open up my Steam library and see if there's anything worth a shit. Well, it's not going to be FF11, that's for sure, because nothing's going on and I'm getting bored. Like I said, I'm tired of shouting every day and getting nobody to respond. And then I try to look for groups and nothing. Just ugh. I really don't. I just don't feel like playing with people right now. I'm just irritated as all hell. Like I said, I really wasted this $18 because of impulse. Yep. It's like, hey, let me do something. Nope. Hey, let me do. Nope. It's just like, okay. Well, got all this money and I can't even use it. Guess I got money to spend, and it's like, hey, you know, let me buy some shit. Nope. Mm-mm. So I'm done with 11 right now. Sorry guys, just hasn't been good with FF11. Time to switch games. See if there's anything on Steam. I wish the other two games that I wanted to play come out. But they're not gonna come out till next week, so I got a week to kill, man. I need something. I need something good. Something good. Ooh. Verifying login for me? I've never seen that before. The fuck? The hell? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that error before. It's weird. What? Why can't I sign in? I'm signed in. Why can't I sign in? I'm so confused. This is weird. I want to see what that message is, but I can't read it. I've never seen that error before. Something must be something wrong with the Steam servers. Wow, I can't see the what? I can't even see my wish list. Look at this shit. I can't see anything. What the fuck is going on? I can't see any of my Wish games. What the? That's weird. Like, what the fuck? Well, there's no sale going on though. I don't know if it's an onirism. I've been talking to the onirism team about my graphics card issue with this specific game. I think hopefully they fix it, because I really don't want to have to go buy an NVIDIA card just so I can play this game. Yes, I'm just bad. It's always I'm just bad. Yes, that's the answer for everything. It's your go-to answer for everything. You're just bad at the game. But I'm not even playing anything. I'm not even playing anything. I'm just here. I'm bad at the wish list. Like I said, I can't even look at my games. Like, this sucks. I can't look at anything. Fuck. Luckily, I know the names of the games I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anything. Now when their mom cares about Mortal Kombat. I don't. I'm the only guy that doesn't care about it. I am the only guy that doesn't care about it. Like, Mortal Kombat doesn't care. What to play right now? Let me change the... What was it? Restream. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a new phone recently. I bought an LG G6. Getting rid of my G5. Hopefully I get some money for it. Let's try to play some Rev 2. Try to, keyword try to. Oh, well, I wanted to. I mean, if I sell my old phone, you know, the upgrade costs me like $40. That's not very much. I bought it for $100. I bought a refurbished one. So I figure, I was like, oh, let me upgrade. $40 is cheap. You know, as long as I sell my old phone. No, $40 is cheap for a phone upgrade. That's really cheap. I mean, if I would have bought the G7 I think is like $400 minimum. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy the G6 if it's only $100. I mean, and it's still getting the new Android 9.0 updates too that comes out. I think it's supposed to come out pretty soon. This is a 2017 phone, so it's still, as long as it's within the 2-year production run, they will always update the phone. So the phone's going to get the newest version of Android. I don't mind swapping out phones. I mean, I'd rather spend $40 for an upgrade than spend, you know, I could go buy the latest LG phone for $600, but then yeah, it'll last me maybe 3-4 years, but I'm gonna be paying $600 as opposed to I can upgrade the phone 3 separate times for like less than 150. I mean, I save a lot of money. I don't mind doing the transfer on the phone every year. I mean, that's not a big deal. That's nothing. Generally, I keep my phones for about 1-2 years before I trade them in. Well, before I sell them. Because I don't trade them in, I just sell them to people. Because you get more money that way. These nerd phone words. Come in.
So, if you're interested, Nintendo released a video.
Smash Bros. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really care though. I'm not gonna play it. But I watched this. It's cool.
Mm.
That's whatever to me. Like I said, I've been on my computer all the time, so I have no reason to play my consoles. But we can see if we can play that next time. I guess we hang out like next Saturday. Let's see if you know, first Mortal Kombat in that.
We'll see. I already got part of Mortal Kombat, but the way that they're releasing it is kind of stupid. Like, I'm kind of glad I'm not buying a physical on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch version is like 23 gigs.
Yeah.
The cartridge for the game is an 8 gig cartridge.
So you gotta download a lot of it.
Yeah.
So you might as well just get a digital copy.
Right. Which means I'm not gonna pay for it, so whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of silly. Like, it's like buying a box game and you just getting a code and you're not even with a physical copy. That's stupid.
Yeah, because they already uploaded the cartridge now. I was like, where the fuck is the rest of it? And it's like, that's the way the game is. So it's like,
Tell you, man. Corners. Trying to cut corners.
whatever.
This is going to be the future of video games. Physical copies are going to be gone. Don't be surprised if that becomes the norm.
Well, like you saw, like the Xbox got shown off today, right? Too.
Oh no,
The discless.
this one. A lot of people are super excited about that.
Not for the fucking price.
Yeah, the price is silly, but people want it. It's just not for that price.
Like $250, like it comes with 3 games that everyone pretty much doesn't care about anymore.
Like you can buy your Xbox X for $200 with the drive. It's the same size.
And you saw the PS5 stuff, right? So
$600.
estimated, but
There's no confirmation, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's that much.
it wouldn't sell. Like, we're not gonna make the same mistake again.
You'd be surprised when stupid people do stupid shit. But let's see. I mean, it's next year. Again, this is all speculation.
It's just an upgraded PS4. It's gonna be 4 at most.
Yeah, if it's only $400, it will sell for sure. We'll see. I mean, they're gonna try to get as much as they can out of it. I'm back, sorry. You and your gay stuff. Stop being gay. Are you being gay again? Don't be gay. Hey, Red Boo's being gay again. I was telling my roommate about all the games that got announced. But yeah, this era of gaming, man, it's all going digital, man. There's gonna be no physical games anymore. There's no physical games anymore. I'm gonna try to play this. Nothing. No, I was AFK a bit.
Guilty Gear Xrd.
And my controller doesn't work. And try to play Guilty Gear. Keyword try to play. More likely not going to be playing for very long. So I just need to find another game to play. It just, like I said, it's just been kind of shitty with Final Fantasy. Not delivering for me.
Guilty Gear Xrd. Online.
Like I said, I don't even care about. Even with the Smash Brothers update, as cool as it is, I don't really care about it. It's one of those things of. It's not a game I'm gonna play, invest time into. I just don't care about Smash Brothers. I don't like high level play either. I think high level play is really cancerous in that game.
Online.
Like one of the worst cancers. Like Marvel bad. It's pretty bad. Like, some of the shit you see in that game is like, oh, God. Even though Marvel's worse, but Smash Brothers is pretty cancerous. Like, I stopped playing it for... That's the reason why I don't talk about it, really. Because I just don't want to play it. It's just all high-level players. That's I think it's another reason why I don't like playing this game, just because everybody's playing as all super high level players. It's all up arrows and shit, like professional tournament players, you know, that kind of shit. I'm like, eh. I don't want to play those people. That's why I want to play Million Earther, man, because at least when that comes out, I think that'll be kind of like an even playing field for PC. That's the problem with playing established games. You just play the same people all the time. It gets old really quick. That's why I like playing games when they launch. Because you at least, you know, everybody's kind of like learning and you're fighting all different types of people. You know, you just enjoying the game casually. But then when people is established, everybody's like super try-hard status. It's like, oh god, I don't want to play like this. It's like literally just the same people. It's like this room, but it's all like super high-level players. I think the color means like the severity of how much better they are than you, and orange and purple are the highest. think blue and green is like in the middle. No, I think yellow's in the middle. Blue and green is like low. But like that Kohai guy would be alright, but those other guys way out of my league. These guys would be okay, probably. It does. Yeah, these guys are playing on each other. Ah, man, don't know what to play. Ugh. Hate being bored. Like I said, this mirror is... Well, I mean, I don't mind the fact that it's... I don't mind that it's difficult. It's just... I don't want to play at that level, you know what I mean? Like, you have to play it so hardcore just to play casually at that level. That's why I don't... It's like, I don't want to have to invest that much time just so I can play it casually. You know what I mean? It's like, this is just to play it casually. I have to play that much just to play it at a casual level. Like, it's so fucking hardcore that it's like, oh yeah, these guys are just casuals, you know? It's like, oh, do you want to see the tournament players? They're like 20 times better than these guys. It's like, oh my god, dude, like, I can't play like that. Like, I don't want to invest that kind of time into a fighting game anymore. Like, for me, I just want to play, you know? I just want to play, and I just want to have some decent matches, and that's it. That's as far as I want to go. I just don't want to sit here and have to spend thousands of hours, like literally thousands of hours, just to play a game casually. That's just silly. That's just really fucking silly that you gotta play that much just to play casually. Like, I mean, who wants to do that? I don't. One of those things I just need another game to play, that's the thing. Like I said, I need something new. I need something new and fun. And there's just nothing, fighting game wise, there's nothing for me that I want to play. Like, I'm just shocked that like there are no fighting games coming out that I want to play. Nothing. There's nothing. It's just shocking to me. Figure there's gotta be something coming out. He said no. He said no. I said when the new Gear Xrd comes out, I think I'll have a lot of fun with it just because it's going to be new. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Tells you. I already knew I was going to be able to play. Oh well. I tried. Well, it is. It's an unknown win, though. They said they're working on a quote unquote new Guilty Gear. We don't know what that means. That could mean, a new iteration in the series. It could mean a new offshoot game. It could be a port. I hope it's not a fucking port of some old game, because that's gonna piss me off. I hope it's the next chapter. Because they said Guilty Gear Xrd didn't sell well. From what the reports say, they said it didn't sell as well as they wanted it to. So they felt like it was a failure. Compared to other, like DBZ was a huge success. Cross Tag Battle was better success than Guilty Gear was. I think by double the sales. I mean, even though BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle was one of the weakest selling entries, I think. Like in terms of like BlazBlue fans, the BlazBlue fans don't like Cross Tag Battle. I don't blame them either, because the game is pretty shit. Yeah, I saw Into the Gungeon. It is a twin stick shooter, like kind of like Crosscode. I hate DBZ. It's so boring. It's so fucking boring. It's like I hate. Even my friend, he likes my name Clever Fox Soul. He agrees that fucking that game is like compared to like Guilty Gear. It's super casual. Guilty Gear is a lot more hardcore. But it's one of those things of that game is just whatever to me. I just don't care about it. DBZ. I mean, I have it. I mean, I own it. I bought it compulsively and I regret it. I'll show you right here. I have it right here. But I refuse to play it. I played it for 3 hours, I think. 5 hours. I tried it for 5 hours and I was done with it. I was like, nope, get that shit out of here. At least Cross Tab Battle, I think is a better game. That's not saying much. It's a little better. I put a lot more hours into it. But it's just I'm tired of this ultra casual fighter bullshit. Where it's just too casual. Where it's like the game is super dumbed down because they want people to be, they want to level out the playing field and make it where everybody can be an Evo player within a matter of a short time, and it's like, I don't want that. To me, I'd rather let if you want to put 1,000 hours and be the best, hey man, that's fine, you deserve it. I'm not going to take that away from you. But I don't think it's just, let's just hand it to people and just so they can feel like, like a special needs kid. To me, I think that's the wrong way of doing it. Yeah, I have Bunny Must Die. I bought it. I regrettably bought it. Yeah, I have Chelsea and the Seven Devils. So it doesn't mean I like it. There's a lot of games on this list I would gladly get rid of if I could. Yeah, dude, it's just shitty, that's all. This really sucks that it's not even me, it's not too hard for you now. It's too bad, that's for me, that's all I gotta say, it's bad. It's bad and frustrating and I don't want to deal with it. Like I said, I like hard games, but they have to be done right. Like Rabby Ribby hard. That's Rabby Reeby Hard is hard done right. It's super hard, but it's fun. It needs to be that way to be hard. Not super hard and just annoying and frustrating. That's not fun. That's just a waste of time. Darksiders? Darksiders. Darkest Dungeon. This isn't mine, this is my friend's. Let's see, Dark Souls 3. Like, a lot of these, I can tell you, like, what games are not my games. Like, my taste in games is pretty... Like, you can tell what games I like. By looking at the games on the list, you can see, oh, that's an Alfred game. You know, whereas other games you'd be like, yeah, that's not Alfred. Like, you totally know that isn't me. But I do get a couple curveballs that you'd be like, oh, okay, I didn't know that was you. Yeah, it's just finding something to play right now. It's like, it just hasn't been very fun lately. I just have had no desire to play any games on my list. Nothing's really catching my eye. Oh, please. Yes, because we know games like Four Goddesses Online is so fucking hard. Oh yeah, that's why I don't play it, because it's just too hard for me. Their stage name is Larry. Yeah, you're the one that gave me that name. I don't know, because I guess you heard Labrys, and it's like, oh, Larry, you mean? I'm like, yes, Labrys' name is Larry. Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't feeling like playing a first-person shooter. That's all. But yeah, it's just finding something you're in the mood for. You know, like you want something specifically you're in the mood for, and then you see these games like, I'm not in the mood for that genre. Like, I've found a lot of games that are like kind of odd, and then I end up liking. Like when I picked up Lost in Vivo, this game was really good. Granted, it had some quirks in it, but it was a good horror game. You know, and I played, what was it? Crosscode. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. You know, I've played a lot of good games. It's just there's a lot of games that I've played that don't really catch my attention. Like, I don't finish them. Like, there's a lot of games I played on this list that I've never finished because I've just had no desire to finish it. Like, perfect example is Guacamelee 2. You know, I love Guacamelee 1. It's a good game, but 2 just felt like the same shit. Like, it didn't really feel like anything unique, so I never finished it. I only played it for 3 hours, like you can see right here, and I never wanted to finish it. I had no desire to finish it. It was just, I played it one time and I was like, oh, that's alright. The next game. You know, it's one of those things of, it's just, I'm getting so picky. I'm getting so picky to the point of where, like, damn, there's a lot of games that I just don't find interesting. Because I've played so much of those genres to know what to expect. So you could say I'm burnt out on video games. That's probably why. So a lot of stuff that I would think is fun is not fun to me. It may be fun to casuals or fun to people that are new to video games, but it's not fun to me. But then again, it's just finding the right game and the game that tickles your fancy. There are games out there that I know there's probably other games out there that probably would deliver. It's just finding them. That's the thing, is you got to find them. Where do those games, exist? Where are they? Like, where are those awesome games that you just... Because a lot of people say there's supposedly a video game, like they call it the dark age of gaming. Like we seem to be entering that again, where it's just a lack of creativity, a lack of new innovations, a lack of challenge, a lack of a lot of things. Just, it's been done before. It's the same shit. It's nothing new. You like, a lot of gamers feel the same way. They feel like, oh man, everything's just the same now. It's all the same. It's once in a while you get a game that breaks the mold or just does it really fucking well, and you're like, oh man, this is a great game. But most games, they're kind of just like, they're there, or they just play on nostalgia. Nobody was on. I'm soapy. I give up. I tried playing and I was like, there's nobody on. There was just like a stupid high level player room and like a couple like other little rooms, and that was it. Then a bunch of rooms I couldn't enter. But yeah, it was just like one stupid high level player room, like all like pinks upper arrows. And like, these guys play tournaments probably, or probably play too much, and it's like, I don't want to play these people. It's not gonna be fun. So I gave up. So right now I'm just looking through games to see to play, but there's nothing. I said there's games coming out. It's just they're not coming out for a while for me. And it's like, and I'm gonna be so bored for a while. Like, I'm literally gonna be bored probably for another week. Because Final Fantasy XI's not doing shit for me. Like, literally, I wasted my money on that subscription. I kind of regret it. I really wanted to, get some stuff done, to keep myself entertained. And I'm like, nope, didn't work. Well, that was a waste. Like, I'd love to have my $18 back, but oh well, I already paid it. It's done. It's one of those things of, oh well. That's that. No, 11. Not 14, 11. 14's free to play right now, but I don't like 14. I hate it. So I won't play it. I refuse to. Like I said, I won't even play it even if it's free. I won't. Because, for one, I don't have any of the expansions. I'm not going to spend the money on them. So, and two, it's just one of those games. I'm done with it. 14 just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, there's nothing in this list that I want to play. There is nothing in this list I want to play. Nothing. And a lot of games, like what I like Crosscode, I'd love to play this if it was if there was new content. I don't want to play it now. I mean, I've already beaten it. I've already completed the shit out of it almost. Like almost everything's done in this game for me. So it's one of those games. I'm not going to go back and play it again until later. Yeah, there's a lot of games in here I've already played, and I just don't want to go back to it. You suck. They're like one and done games. Like, you would never go back and play them again. You played them, you enjoyed them for what they were. They were fun at the time, but I don't want to go back and play it again. Like, there's a lot of games I won't do that. Like, very few games that I'll touch more than once. Very few. I can only maybe have a handful of them. Well, yeah, exactly. Most games, again, are rehashes. Like, I want fun, good games. You know, like some games I play. Don't get me wrong. There are games I play that are definitely not original, but they're really fun and they're very well made. Like you can tell, it's like, hey, this is something for the hardcore fans. You know, something I want. But then you get a lot of games that are just, oh, it's this game. It's just playing on their nostalgia. There's a lot of games out there that are just there. Like Hat in Time. Hat in Time is nothing original. But it's a very lovely crafted game. It's beautifully made. It's, you know, made with a lot of love. It's made for the fans. It's made for gamers. Made for people that want to play real video games. Yeah, I played Dreadout. I was a big Dreadout fan. I bought both of them, dude. Yeah, Dreadout and Keepers of the Dark. Yeah, Dreadout's cool. And the movie came out recently. I need to watch that. I want to watch the Dreadout movie. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty faithful to the game. Yeah, Dreadout was good though. It's Fatal Frame, but with Indonesian horror, and you're using a camera on a cell phone as opposed to the camera obscura. I think it's just one of those things of, again, it's just finding the right game for you. I mean, I know there's good games in here, probably, that are, you know, would be more appreciative to other people. To me, it's just like, I wouldn't like it. Like, you know, what I should play is, you know, I should play Nier Automata. You know, I know that's a great game. You know, Johnny Village Bear, you know, swears by that game. You know, he loves this game. You know, it's just one of his favorites. You know, and I'm one of these days I'll play it, you know, when I'm in the mood. You know, obviously got to be in the mood. It's being in the mood. You know, when you're in that mood, you'll like a game like that. But then there's a lot of games that people like that I don't like. Like, for example, I don't like Outlast that much. Everybody thinks like Outlast is a masterpiece, and I'm like, it's not that fun to me. Like, I don't really particularly like these games too much. Like, they're okay. Like, from a story standpoint, it's good. Like, I mean, it's creepy, but it's just, as far as the actual game, it's kind of like whatever to me. It's nothing mind-blowing. Dungeon crawlers, like, whatever. I don't really like those. Yeah, Papers, Please, I heard, is actually an interesting game. Recetiro is really fun. I really like this game. Yeah, Rabby Ribby, you know I love. Resident Evils are fun. Usually I only play through these once or twice, and then I'm kind of done with them. They're good games, though. Like, I love Resident Evil 1. That's my favorite one. And then 2 would probably be my second favorite. Then Code Veronica, then probably 4. I hate 6. I hate 5. I hate these two. My least favorite ones. 7 was good. And like I said, the room blew my mind. When I first played The Room, I was like blown away at how good these games were. I was like, holy shit, these are good games. Problem is, once you beat it, it's kind of like you know what to expect. So it kind of ruins the new player aspect of it. there's not much replayability in these games. Like, you beat it, it's like, okay, well, you know the answers to all the puzzles, so it's nothing really new to figure out. If the puzzles changed every time, that'd be different. You know, I'd actually want to come back to these, but I've already beaten all 3 of these. The Witness, never played that, no. Yeah, I think the main thing is it's just I've just played too many video games. That's the problem. I've played way too many. So I'm so oversaturated with video games that it's just hard to impress me or hard to capture my attention. I've played way too many. I mean, I think that's understandable. I have that fine wine taste with video games. I need to play like really, really awesome games. You know, a lot of games usually fall in the mediocre category for me. A lot of them do, or they're just, you know, they're good. Nothing mind-blowingly awesome. Nothing like next level. Nothing like, oh my fucking god, this is possibly the greatest game I've ever played. You know, that rarely happens. Terraria, I'm not into that. I watched my friend play it. I know one of my friends is a huge Terraria nut. He has like over 1,000 hours on that game. Yeah, not my type of game. I'm usually into platformers. Like, platformers I'm big on. Platformers, fighting games, but it has to be air dashers. Anime air dashers. And even then, there's a lot of air dashers I don't like. Just because of how simplified they've become. Like, they don't stimulate me to play. What's up, Goober Slick? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. My apologies. Somebody in YouTube was saying hi. I didn't see his thingy. Not sure if you're still there, Goober Slick. My apologies. I didn't see it. I'm kind of just rambling right now. I don't think he's there. No, it's Goober Slick. He's on YouTube, but I think he left already. I didn't see his message till too late. Nah, I played too much Dodonpachi. Yeah, like right now, like what I'm in the mood for right now is definitely Onirism. I'd play that. I'd play Grandia right now. Man, I'd play Grandia in a heartbeat right now. If it was the HD remaster, I would totally be like, all right, we're playing some Grandia. You know, but definitely Onirism, but I gotta wait till next week. And Million Arthur, I would love to play right now. Million Arthur would be a lot of fun. At least I know all my friends are getting Million Arthur, so that's a good thing. I know a lot of my friends are gonna buy it. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. Just, like I said, it's being in that specific mood. You gotta be in the mood. freaking, I hate Minecraft shit. Oh man, I'd love to play Freedom Planet 2 right now if that was out, but there's no release date on that either. It just sucks that all the games I want to play are just kind of, you know, I gotta wait, or they just don't have release dates. Like I said, new Guilty Gear, I'd be all over that shit. You know, obviously Bloodstained. Bloodstained would definitely fill my appetite. I'd be like, oh yeah, let's play some Bloodstained. Like, hells yes, let's get on this shit. The H games, like, I can't categorize them, unfortunately. Yeah, my friend has a lot of H games. Like, too many. I said, my friend buys so many H games. Oh, you mean H games. The actual letter. Yeah, I mean, here, you know, Half-Life, you know, Cat in Time, Hellblade, Hollow Knight. Those are probably the best games. Out of the H games, those are the ones I think are the best that I named. It's a bullet hell. I think it's a bullet hell. Yeah, it's a bullet hell. It's an alright bullet hell. It's decent. Not amazing. It's decent. Yeah, bullet heck. Where you go to heck, it sends you to heck. Yeah, there's really nothing, man. Like I said, I've looked through this list multiple times, and there's nothing really like, oh my fucking god, I gotta play this. And like I said, I'll just have to wait till next week when Onerism and Lorelei come out. You know, I could just not stream till then, but then I need something else to do, and I don't know what to do. Like I've already done all my work at home. I can clean my room, but it's not exactly fun. Really not too much for me to do. You know, I'm not trying to go out too much because, you know, I don't have a job. So, I can only entertain so much. no, I'm not gonna clean on stream. That's boring. I wish I could now. I would stream watching like shows and anime if I could, but you're not. That's against the terms of service. Like, I would honestly put on some anime. Like, let's watch an anime. You know, like, you know, I would do that, but you can't do that here. So you get in trouble. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. I was actually watching the Tremors TV series on YouTube. They've been uploading it, so I was like, oh, let me watch this. This is kind of fun. You know, I've been watching weird television programs. Yeah, I would stream Dread Out Movie if I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to get in trouble over this shit. It's not worth it. And get my channel banned, and then I'm like, ah, fuck it. And then you'll never see me stream again. I'll just be gone. Yeah, it's just there's just really nothing right now. So it's one of those things where it's just a bad time, I guess. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's just a bad time to do stuff. It's a drought, basically. It's a drought. You know, there's a drought for video games for me. You know, what's his name? Usaka's said the same thing. He says he's been bored too. He says he's like, there's nothing for him to play that he wants to play. He's just been kind of just bored. I was like, yeah, it's boring, you know, and you can't find something you want to do. It gets boring. You kind of just, you know, twiddling your thumbs trying to figure out what to do. Well, finding out something that you like. That's the thing. It's finding something that you like, especially when you have picky tastes. You know, I'm too picky. That's the problem. I'm overly picky. And as you get older, your attention span is kind of... I notice people's attention span as they get older is not very good. Like, my attention span is not very good as I get older. Like, I tend to conk out and just kind of get days. Basically, I'll look at something and I'm just like, and I don't pay attention to it. Like, the only time I ever pay attention to something and really focus on it when it's like a good movie or when it's a really, really, really good game. Then you'll see me actually tunnel vision into the game or the movie because I'm really enjoying myself. But that doesn't happen too often. Whereas, you know, I play, like when I'm playing Final Fantasy 11, you can see I'm bored out of my mind because I'm not focusing on the game at all. I'm focusing on talking to people. That's how you know I'm bored. That's how you can tell I'm bored. I'm talking a lot. I'm not having... Like, you guys talking to me talking to you guys is more fun than what I'm doing. But yeah, it's just one of these dry periods in video games where just nothing is fitting the bill. I'm just sorry to say it, just nothing is fitting the bill right now. So it's a matter of just gotta get through this dry period until I find something that actually does fit the bill. It'll be soon, eventually. I wish the games were closer to each other, not so far apart, but I will say this too, though. It's not working is really bothering me too. I hate being unemployed. I'll keep saying it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'd rather work. I'd rather be working a full-time job right now. At least it keeps my mind occupied. My work will make me focus. I'll actually challenge myself with a new job because I actually have to push myself to learn new things. It keeps my brain occupied, and I feel more fulfilled. So when I come home and I'm tired, I'm actually that rest feels good because I'm relaxing. I'm coming home and it's like, hey, And then when you come to play a game, you're not playing too long. You're playing like maybe 2-3 hours. And then you're talking to people, and you enjoy that moment of time that you have off. And then when you go back to work, again, it's a nice balance. Having too much time is as bad as having no time at all. Because you need to balance everything, right? The yin and yang. Your balance is really important. Too much of a good thing is bad. Too much of a bad thing is bad. I said I'd rather work full time and have a little bit less time to do stuff, but hey, it feels good when you have that time to do stuff. Rather than having all the time in the world, that's just not very good. Like tomorrow, tomorrow morning, I'm going with my mom to the hospital. I gotta take her to a doctor's appointment, and then I'm gonna go do some recycling afterwards, and then that's it. I got nothing else to do. I'm gonna look for more jobs. Hopefully, Friday I'm going out with friends. For a lunch. That's fun, spending time with your friends and enjoying good food together. It's a 2-3 hour kind of hangout. But then Thursday. What am I doing Thursday? I think I'm installing a television for my dad. That should probably take about half an hour at most. Maybe an hour. That's if. Maybe an hour for both TVs. Because I got to install 2 TVs. I got to install the one in the living room I got to move the one in his room to the living room and put the new one on his stand and then hang it up. But it shouldn't take very long. I might do it Friday though, like after we do the dinner. I think that'll probably be a better time because I can have my roommate help me because I can't carry that thing by myself. But yeah, that's really all I'm doing this week. Like I said, that's what you heard me. That's my whole agenda this week. So literally got 3 or 4 little things I got to do. I've done my chores. I don't really need to do too much. All I can do really is clean my room, and it's like that'll take me like 30 minutes to clean it up. It's just one of those things of there's not much for me to do, and it's finding stuff to do that you like to do, and when you don't like a lot of things, it doesn't help. That's what sucks. It's finding something you enjoy doing. Feel sad? I wouldn't say sad, just bored. Bored is the word. Bored. I hate being bored. But I notice as you get older, I was a lot more bored. I'm more bored now than I ever was. Like, I was, obviously when I'm young, when you're a kid, I wasn't bored ever. Shit, I was never bored because I always had energy and I was always interested in things. I was always, go outside, play with friends, go play games. I was always excited to do things. It was so much fun. And now as you get older, it doesn't happen as much. And it's not just me. I think it's a lot of people. A lot of my friends have all calmed down. They're married, but even then, like they're just slowed down. It's just you're just not the same anymore. You've lost that pep in your step. What do they call that? that chemical that releases in your brain. I forgot what they call that. Dopamine, I think it's called. So it's a chemical in your brain that produces pleasure. But yeah, I don't know if it's like your dopamine levels go down as you get older. Like, I notice I do not get those kicks as often. It's rare I ever get those kicks. Like, you ever see me when I'm in real high pleasure mode, you don't see it too often. But I do know that I will say this. When I go out and I walk and I do errands and stuff, I actually feel a little bit more energized and not so bored. When I'm home and I'm doing anything, oh man, I get bored. So I think it's a matter of maybe it's just changing up hobbies. Again, video games is great, but if you do video games all the fucking time, it gets boring. So I love video games, but yeah, I think there's a point where it's just like, I should do something else, not play video games. Because I don't get a dopamine kick from them as much. But I do get a dopamine kick on a good game. Like if I'm playing, like when I was playing Crosscode, I was really enjoying that. You know what I mean? I was playing 13-hour sessions, for God's sakes. That's how you know I'm enjoying it, when I'm playing that long and I'm not tired. See, when I'm playing and I'm literally falling asleep while I'm playing, that tells you right there you're not enjoying what you're doing. You're kind of bored. That's how I felt when I was playing FF11. I was wide awake when I started, and then afterwards I was like dozing off because I wasn't doing anything. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of, you have to find something that interests you. That's what's important. You need to find something that interests you. And it's just problem is that a lot of things that don't interest me. But I will say, I think more physical activities are really good because they cause like an adrenaline rush, which obviously kicks. They said it's almost, in a sense, it's almost like, it's like that dopamine effect when you feel good, and you're like when you go out and jog and get a good workout in, and afterwards you feel really energized because your body has got that kick going. Yoga. If I'm going to do something physical, I'll probably do martial arts. That's something I was always interested in. But I can't do martial arts in my room. Shit, I got no room in there. My room is really messy, and I would need to redo this entire room to make myself have more room. I'm pretty cramped up in this room. Can't move too much. I have a lot of shit on the floor because I'm selling so much crap. So I do enjoy eBaying stuff. I do like listing stuff and selling stuff. I do enjoy doing that process. That's fun to me. But yeah, I think that's why I say it's with the video games. I'm kind of like burned out. Where that's why I only play specific ones, because otherwise it's not fun to me. There's a lot of games you can play, but there's a lot of games that are just not fun. So, anywho's, I'm gonna go ahead and take off for a little bit. I'll take a little break. I'll see what I'm going to do. If I don't come back, you know why. But I'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do FF11 again and see if anybody... I mean, it's going to be late, though, so I really think that's going to be detrimental. I don't think it's going to do shit. So we'll see. Depends how I feel. I'm probably gonna go relax for a little bit, watch a show or something, and then come back and then see maybe something else. So, anywho's, I'm gonna go ahead and host Battle Athlete. You guys can hang out with him for a bit, but check back for me later if I come back on. If not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just depends how I feel. So, you have a good one, guys. See you later. Peace out.